Alright guys, Will here from ZaltekReviews.com. Yeah, I'm taking a look at another San Martin watch, but this is a collaboration with Watchdives. The model number is SN0140W. And as you can tell, it's a GMT. It's like I would call it a pilot's watch slash GMT. San Martin call it a diver. Now, I wouldn't go down that route, to be honest with you. Although it does have the water resistance to do so. Anyway, play the intro. Right guys, I'll go straight through all the specs and whatnot. Let's get into it then. Price of these, well, the retail price before any discounts, more on that later, is $255 US. Total bargain, if you ask me. As I mentioned in the intro, the full title for this watch is the San Martin and Watchdives SN0140W. Right, dimensions. Right, my own dimensions as per usual. Case diameter 38.6mm. Total thickness including the including the double dome sapphire is 12.6, lug to lug 45.4mm, and the watch has a 20mm lug width. The total weight with the bracelet sized for my 6 3/4 inch wrist is 147 grams. The movement, Seiko NH34 GMT. Good reliable workhorse, as you know. 21,600 vibrations an hour. Hackable, self-winding with a 41-hour power reserve. The case itself is brushed and polished 316L stainless steel. Oh, I've got my notes here that it had drilled lugs, but it obviously does not. I don't mind that. Look at the finishing. Wait, I get rid of that dust. Right. Super fine brushing on the side. Lovely polished chamfered edge running along the top of the case. Brushed on top, obviously, and it does match the end link of the bracelet. I'll show you the other side. Beautiful, fantastic finishing. Cannot fault it whatsoever, as per usual with San Martin. As you know, they are, without question, San Martin watches has the best build quality and finishing for this price. In fact, I've seen watches 2 or 3 times more expensive, and the finishing isn't anywhere near as good as what this is, or any San Martin, any recent San Martin. Right, there was a... Yeah, I'll need to edit, change that. Right, the bracelet, brushed and polished as well, 316L stainless steel. Brushed on top. Oh, is it fully brushed? No, there's polish in there, you can see it. Like slithers along the mid-link, just on the edges. Really nice, great attention to detail. Screw pins for sizing. As you can see, fantastic quality screws as well. No cross threading or anything stupid like that, they're machined perfectly. And the clasp, brilliant, fully built, on the fly adjustment, and it's really good quality as well. It's not gritty, or it's just made perfect. Really smooth action when you use the on the fly adjust. Right, fantastic. No issues whatsoever. None. Crystal double dome sapphire. I would have preferred flat sapphire just to keep the thickness down, but then again, this is a four-hander, so I can understand why the double domed. I wouldn't call it a thick watch. It's what, 12.5mm. It's not thick whatsoever. Right, for a visit. Double dome sapphire, loads of AR coating on the underside. It's perfect. The dial. This one, it's blue, and it's like a blue sunray dial. I mean, in some light it looks black, but more often than not, you'll see the blue on it, and it matches the bezels perfectly as well. The bezel, by the way, is 316L stainless steel as well, obviously. And that's brushed and polished as well. It's actually polished on the top part that goes right around the insert. But on the sides, it's coin edge and it's fully brushed. Or like a matte finish. Sandblasted even, possibly. I don't know. The insert itself is ceramic, gloss ceramic, and as I mentioned, it's also blue. Matches the dial perfectly. It might not come across, but see in natural light, it's bang on, spot on. And the dial, by the way, is gorgeous. The attention to detail on this, and this watch, what, $250? Total bargain, man. Now, I've looked at this under the loop. I have got B-roll and pictures and all that to show the attention to detail in better format, rather than me try to show you on camera. Aye, but you've got minute track round the edge. You've also got like markers. See the one at 12, 3, 6 and 9? Like wee diamonds, and they're applied, but they're like cut into the chapter ring itself. And I mean, look, see that there? There's like a polished accent that runs round there between the minute track or the chapter ring and the actual dial part itself. All the Arabics are applied, and I have looked at it under a loop, and it's perfect. There's no sloppiness anywhere. Absolute. It is. It's perfection. The way they've done it, the way they've executed it is outstanding. The loom that's inside, like the Arabics, it's done brilliantly. Nice and even. The hands, they're like a pencil slash fence post style, and the loom inside the hands is all perfect. There's slight polish at the sides. GMT hand is it's like blacked out from like the pinion to the start of the arrow hand, and obviously the arrow hand is orange. A good contrast to a blue dial, I've got to say. Basic text, as you can see there, GMT automatic and 200 meters of water resistance. They also have a date at 6. It's colour matched. And there's no frame around it, which I much prefer. I like that look. I mean, that was what caught my eye. Because you see watches on like San Martin, AliExpress and Watchdives and wherever else. And you don't get, like, when San Martin do a collaboration with Watchdives, Watchdives just adds that wee bit of extra pizzazz. No pizzazz, that's the wrong word. Flair. And it's exactly how I would do it. Because you'll see watches like this on AliExpress, but it'll not have a date, or if it does have a date, it's like the white background and black numerals, and it's just, they've just added that wee bit extra attention to detail and colour match the date wheel. It doesn't take much, it doesn't cost a lot. No way a Seiko NH35 or a Miyota 9015, by the way. It doesn't cost that much. But it finishes the dial perfectly, in my opinion. Why more watch brands don't do this, I'll never know. They just slap a date at 3, or they slap a date at 6. I mean, I like when the date is at 6, I've got to admit. And I do like a date, because I find it handy. Extremely handy. I mean, how many times will your wife turn and say, "What date is it?" Quick look at my watch, you can tell them. Whereas any other watch, oh, I fucking don't know. Where's my phone? Then you go looking for your phone. This, I've got to say, right, everybody knows I love white dials. But, I mean, this, it doesn't come with a white dial. And to be honest, I wouldn't want it in a white dial. Because you need to make so many changes for a white dial to be correct, in my opinion. It's got to be legible. It's got to have contrast between the hands, the numerals, and the actual dial itself. So, talking of colourways, it does come... I think the blue one's the best. There is a black one as well, but that's black with gilt numerals and hand surrounds. It has that kind of... Oh, you know what I mean. I'm sure I've got a picture somewhere, and I'll put it up. It also comes with a matte black dial and a green bezel. The green bezel version and the black and gilt are out of stock at the minute. It's just the blue one that's in stock. And to be honest with you, I think the blue one, blue dial, blue bezel insert, it's the best out of the 3. I think it's gorgeous. I really do like this watch. Right, where was I? The dial. I mentioned all that, done all that. Yep. The loom. Swiss Superluminova BGW9. And it applied perfectly, as I mentioned earlier. They could have done a fully loomed insert, but they didn't. They just chose to put loom on the triangle marker there. Excuse me, just had my breakfast. French toast and bacon, by the way. It was gorgeous. Just the loom marker at 12, and I don't have any issues with it. Fantastic. Water resistance, 200 metres. More than enough, more than I expected, to be honest with you. I kind of expected it to be like 100, maybe 150 at a push. But 200? Oh, happy days. The case back, solid screw down. Quite sterile, but I don't mind that. How often do you look at the case back, to be honest with you? So, the crown, I measured it at 6.4mm. Perfect. It's well in proportion. with the rest of the watch, considering its size. What was the size again? 38.6mm. It doesn't wear like a 38mm watch, I'll tell you that much. It wears more like a 40-20, to be honest with you. What have I missed? Oh, the crown, I was saying, I screw down and it's also signed, as I just showed you. The colour options, I've been through them. Where to buy? Now, this is what you should do, and this is why I go to Watchdives to get my watches. I did pay for this watch. However, they do offer a discount for you guys. If you use the code Zaltek10 at checkout, you'll get a small discount, and you'll also get free FedEx Express international shipping, which is worth its weight in gold. I ordered this, I think it was on Friday. It was a Friday, aye. And it was here on my wrist by Tuesday morning. No waiting weeks for China shipping or anything like that. None of that crap. FedEx. Oh, and you'll also, if you use my code as well, Zaltek10, you'll also get a free strap, an FKM rubber strap that you cut to size, so you're going to get a perfect fit on your wrist, no matter what your wrist size. If you're not into, personally, I'd just keep the bracelet on. Warranty wise, 2 years international. Perfect. I don't have any issues with it. I mean, normally I would say, oh, I'd like to change this or change that, or the clasp is rubbish. There's none of that with this. And you get it for an absolute bargain price. And you, as I said earlier, you won't find a better finished watch, but fantastic build quality. You won't find it anywhere for $250. And to be honest, as I said, I've reviewed watches at $1,000, $750, $500, and this still pisses over the top of them. Not always, but most of the time it does. I won't mention any names, because that's not exactly fair, is it? But trust me, that's how good this is. Award-wise, well, platinum, and it's gone straight on my elite list. I think I've got, this will be the third one that's on my elite list for San Martin. Aye. Oh, and by the way, the San Martin watches that go on my elite list, they all have colour matched date wheels. Surprisingly. Aye, that's it, guys. Platinum and value for money as well. Of course, you've got to have that award. I would suggest use my link in the description, by the way, goes to my website. I'll also leave the link direct to Watchdives. It is an affiliate link, but trust me, I'm not going to retire soon. I get pennies as a kickback for every sale. It's not even worth mentioning, to be honest with you. But you get your discount and that free FedEx shipping. Brilliant. Right, guys, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I think it's fantastic. Right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Toodle. Your truth sets us free from dive watches to GMTs. You explore Zaltek reviews. We keep coming back